Guys, welcome to the Mountaineer Mall. I think I've been here once years ago, like 2020 or 2021, but I didn't film it, but that's about to change. Let's go inside and let's go check it out. Hello everybody, and welcome back to another video, and welcome to what is most likely the final video from my Cincinnati trip here in May. It's hard to believe I've been putting up videos for this trip for 4 months, and we're finally at the end. But what a treat we have here. This is a mall, like you just heard me say, that I've been to once. I believe it was 2020 or 2021 I was here. I don't know why I didn't film it back then, but I'm really thankful that I got to film this here on my trip in May, as this has been a bucket list for a long time. This is a little rural gem that, even though it's become mostly a business park now, it still has been mostly untouched from when this mall used to be a mall. It kind of gives me vibes of the Apple Tree Mall. You remember that I filmed that up by me? Although I will say, in the sense I've been there, they've done some remodels. It doesn't look as much like a mall, but this one is still OG old. And you'll see later on in the video that a couple of the hallways, like the maintenance hallways, as well as like the heading out to the restrooms, still looks like straight from when this mall opened. It was so cool being here. Sadly, we were like the only people here when I was here, and this was a Monday, so it's not like it was on like a Sunday. So that was kind of sad to see, but overall I still had a great experience here. I had no issues. I was able to enjoy this place, and I got to walk around it 3 to 4 times and just got to enjoy the features. Now, what you're looking at straight ahead, that was one of the former Anchor spaces straight ahead, and you see that they literally left the entrance on there. So that is really, really cool. Now, history on this mall is very, very sparse. There isn't a lot, probably because it's not been a mall for a long time, and it kind of, it's in a rural area, West Virginia. But the history that I did find is this one opened up in 1975. It used to be a premier shopping mall. Its original anchors were JCPenney and the Montgomery Ward, but it faced decline due to when they opened up the Morgantown Mall nearby, which you all saw used to be a healthy mall. Although, from what I've been reading online, that place is starting to struggle. I may have to do an update video next time I'm in the area, and we will see. But that mall's starting to have its struggles, mostly because of Kohan took over. So that's sad. Although this place has been declining for quite some time, as the anchor spaces, as I mentioned, moved to the Morgantown Mall. JCPenney moved over there. Murphy Mart's out of business, and the Montgomery Ward obviously is. The JCPenney, like I mentioned, that became a Gabriel Brothers that does not have mall access. Another anchor, Stone & Thomas, was bought out by the elder Bierman and has been closed for a long time. I believe that spot that we saw the entrance, that kind of looks like that used to be an elder Bierman. If anybody down below has any additional information about this mall that I just don't know, because history's so sparse, feel free to comment down below. I will read it to say. Although I will say that I got confirmation from my friend that was there that this restaurant you're looking at on the right, that used to be a Garfield's. So at least we got that. But as I said, history on this place is very limited, but this is quite a treat being here. Many features that you're seeing is still straight out of the 1970s or 80s. Also, I'd like to mention there used to be a Walmart at this mall that has since been closed. I believe that was straight ahead. That either was that straight ahead or it was JCPenney straight ahead, one of the two that you just saw. But in any event here, I did enjoy, as I mentioned, being here. This was a unique little mall. It was fun to explore. I could have been here way longer, but we were just on a time crunch. This was the end of a 4-day trip. I was quite tired of driving. But overall, I did enjoy, and I'm glad that this video turned out stable, good footage, and overall, I did enjoy the time here. The only thing that I will say is that they didn't have any food or drink options, and I was kind of hungry, but that's okay. This is mostly a business-style park, and I wish there was more businesses in here overall. But from what I'm reading online, this place seems like it's going to be around for a while. It's not really in any danger of closing. A lot of small businesses nearby, such as dance studios. There is, I believe there's a lottery station, and there's just a few other insurance companies. They rely on this place, and they're obviously paying rent, so this is one of those things that I don't think it's going to close tomorrow. I think we'll still be here for quite some time, at least I hope. And I hope that if they stay here, that they do not touch any of the aesthetics that are quite nice at the anchor wing, that cool directory. Although it is missing some letter, they have to work on that. But that directory just literally looks like it's still a mall. But in any event, due to the fact that history here is kind of sparse and I'm kind of sick of talking anyway, I'm going to stop talking to you the rest of the video. I hope you all do enjoy the walking down one of those old school hidden wings, although the cooler ones later on. If you did all enjoy, you all know the drill. Hit like, comment, and subscribe. Stay tuned for what I got next. I cannot wait to show you what I got next. I got plenty of stuff coming up as I just posted the first series of my Washington, D.C. trip. I have plenty of videos coming up for that, as well as the very next video series is the next mall. I was hinting at it on some of the Frederick videos if you want to go back and see what that preview is. But if not, and stay tuned for 2 to 3 days, and that will be next here on the channel. In any event, I am going to seriously for good stop talking. I will talk to you all later. Live from the Mountaineer Mall here just outside Morgantown, West Virginia. Alex Weinsheimer's out, and I will talk to you all real soon. Bye-bye.
nights are bright with you. Everything feels right. Neon lights make the nights so bright with you.